welcome, welcome. Yes, sir. It's officially time to eat. Time to get this food going. Where's my ketchup? Yes, sir. In case you didn't know, it's about to get my eat on. It's my second official cheat day, and I don't feel guilty about it. On today's menu, we got fire wings, Jamaican jerk to be exact, with the root beer, ice cold, eh? Ice cold. Hey, what's good? What's good? I'm just enjoying my lunch. Finna see if I can talk to the people one time. It's a cheat day. I'm on a diet. I'm on a health tip. But today I am cheating. I'm having an affair on my diet. What y'all up to? That's what I should be asking. What the people up to? Not what I'm up to. Oh yeah. Tweety, I'm cheating. I'm cheating on my diet. It's my cheat day. Fire wings, baby. Fire wings. Yes, sir. But since I got y'all attention, I like to ask y'all, why do you think relationships don't work? If you don't mind me asking. If you had to answer that question, why would you say that relationships don't work? Enjoy my meal? I appreciate it. Bro, I work hard for this meal. I had a lot of good diet days when I couldn't eat. Oh, communication? I mean, that's usually it. Alex was good. I need to put it up there though, huh? That's what I need to do. Oh, why take my option away? He said, bro, always live. I mean, you know, what up, gang? Ain't nothing wrong with being live, baby. But they took my question to answering thing off. Oh, no, they didn't. Damn, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Hey, this Jamaican jerk got me hot. What's good, home slice? Okay, weather. But loose was good. I would have to say, most relationships don't work because ain't nobody up front from the jump. Meaning, you got to be honest with what you want. If you want that person just for the physical side, then you need to tell them. Because otherwise, if you try to make it seem like you want to be in love and what we on? Oh, fire wings today. Jamaican jerk style. With the seasoned fries. Can I have my yet? Bro, give me like Give me 3 days. Beacon was good. Hey, bro, you know I am from... Yeah, I think you said you're from Pakistan. Shh. Be quiet. But, hey, we got 19 in the chat and 7 likes. Can you show your boys some love? And double tap the screen. Hit subscribe. Check out some videos. See what you like. See what you don't like. And let me know what's good. Because that light was hecka bright in my face. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That light was super bright in my face. I got to turn this one down too. There we go. Yeah, yeah. That light was hecka bright in my face. Tiana was good. Oh, right now I'm eating on that good fire wings, Jamaican jerk with seasoned fries. It's officially my cheat day again. So you know when you get the cheat day, you get to eat whatever you want. Your name is Ezra? Shout out to Ezra. Lust and the lack of Jesus. Hey boy, you went biblical with that one. How much you pay for them wings? They were $16. So you get the Jamaican jerk style chicken with the seasoned fries. With any drink, of course, you know what I'm saying? Only for 16 bucks. Some would say it's kind of high price, but I love fire wings. Don't you have a job? R. Kelly, I work at night, bro. It's the daytime. So I'm vibing, baby. Wingstop got 20 wings for $16. You got scammed. A 20 wing combo or just 20 wings? Because I need a combo in my life. You feel me? Neither person is into the relationship and don't have respect for each other. Hey, that's a really good point. When you don't have respect for the person you dealing with, it makes you not either care or respect or care, you know what I'm saying, or cherish the relationship. Especially when you don't respect the person. Man, what's good, bro? I'm hungry. I guess I'm gonna get Subway. Subway got some good meals though. Did you pay $4.10 from Cedar Nose Walla? I have no idea what that is. I liked your video game. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You pray before you eat. You got to say some words before you eat. My eye look red. Hey, you got to say some words before you eat. You got to be thankful for everything you get. Everything you get. What's the word? Why do relationships fail? Also, right? Money. Yep. Because somebody's not making enough money. You can't provide for the other person. The other person don't really, you know what I'm saying, appreciate the other factors that you bring to the relationship. No trust. You subscribe to my channel? Shout out to Rebecca Towns for doing me big justice and subscribing to the channel. Shout out to everybody that hit that like button. I appreciate y'all and thank you. Because I can't do this without y'all. So if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and double tap the screen. Think about subscribing. Check out a video or two. If you like what you see, let me know. Leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, let me know. Leave a comment. You know what I mean? Let me know why you didn't like a video. Because I need that feedback to get better. Otherwise, I can't get better if y'all don't help me get better. And the way y'all help me get better is by leaving the comments and letting me know. I can take criticism. I won't cry. I won't block you. I'm going to take your opinion and I'm going to make my page better based on what you're saying. Needs and conflict, provide. You subscribe, Alex? Hey, shout out to Alex, bro. Truth from the beginning. Think about it. When we meet somebody, and usually we're trying to make ourselves look good and we're trying to impress them, right? Coltrane is a god. I heard Coltrane music. He was smooth with it. Likes your videos. Keep up the good work. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you. That's all. That's really all I really ask of people. Give a brother half a chance, meaning check out a few videos. You might like some. You might not like some. But at least check them out. I think I got something for a little bit for everybody on my channel. No loyalty. Most people, but when you first meet somebody, you don't owe them any loyalty. You don't owe them any loyalty until you create a bond with them and work on a commitment and get an understanding that you my other half, I'm your other half, and we're going to be committed to each other. That's when you owe somebody loyalty. When y'all talking or just going out on dates, you don't owe nobody loyalty. What about eating? Hold on. Let me move this paper out the way so you can see him real quick. Hold on. The Jamaican jerk with the seasoned fries. What's good, sis? Bro, I'm going to give you criticism. Don't get mad, but you talk about the same thing every day. About likes, bro. Just pin it in the comment. We all talk about likes. That's just the way it goes sometimes. But I appreciate you giving me that feedback, bro. It is pretty good. Precious was good. What's good? Not communicating with each other. A lot of times we don't communicate with each other. We don't tell each other how we feel. We don't tell each other what we really want. We always walk into a relationship assuming that the other person is already supposed to know. So if you don't know, how you going to find out if that person ain't communicating what they feel? Not everybody you deal with is going to be the same person. So you can't always assume that they going to automatically know what you like, what you don't like, and what you expect out of relationships. Poland is in the building. Bobby, you said your name is Rodney? Hey, shout out. We got another Rodney in the chat. Rodney is a real debonair type name. I would know. So, Rodney, hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Rodney. But yeah, today is my cheat day, y'all. So I'm enjoying every last bit of this Jamaican jerk chicken. Every last bit of it. Unless you get some. What kind of dipping sauce you want with it? God loves you? Hey. I would hope so. God loves you too. On your riders. My niece called me Rodney A. Don't ask why. I don't know. She just came up with that. What up, brother? It's me from yesterday. I remembered you, David. And I'm glad that you stopped by again, bro. Social media. You know what? I'm going to be honest. Social media can only ruin a relationship if the two people allow it. Nobody on social media should be able to dictate how your relationship go unless you're looking for social media validation. A lot of times people get in a relationship just to post pictures on social media so people can recognize that they're in a relationship. And when you don't be able to do that and be able to vouch for your other and all that type of stuff, it's like, oh, you don't want to show me off. A relationship ain't about showing somebody off. It's about showing up and showing love. Not showing them off so other people can appreciate your relationship. You supposed to appreciate your relationship. How am I doing? Amazing. And you said ranch sauce? Okay. Chicken, I need some hot sauce. Hey, you can't, hold on. You can't lose with hot sauce, baby. You can't lose. You cool as hell. I appreciate you. In Pig Latin, you put the letter A at the very end of the word and you move to the beginning of the letter to end? Yeah, you do. Insta algorithm is fuck during fights? Oh, damn. Do you know Stray Kids? No, I don't. Not everyone is a plug. No, they're not. They're not. Can you stop eating? You getting me up? But if I don't eat, I don't live. Don't y'all want me to live? But I ain't gonna lie, this food is smacking. Drug dealing just to get stacked by money. I'll sit by the harness. Sometimes we do a lot of crazy stuff to maintain a relationship. Because of money most of the time. Yeah, it is. A lot of times, like, let's say you met somebody, right? And they were making a lot of money. So you get used to the fact that they got a lot of money and they buying you things and you're able to go and do things and go on trips and say acquire stuff. And then all of a sudden, let's say for whatever reason, they stop making that money. Now you look at them like they not worth nothing because they can no longer provide for you. But why you didn't have that same energy when they was cashing out all the time? Too many times we sit there and we try to demean somebody, or we only appreciate somebody based on what they can do for us. And that's not real love. You should be basing your relationship off of what y'all feel for each other, how y'all bond, you know what I mean, what y'all go through, how y'all can relate to each other. And one, yes, you got to relate to your person, because if you don't, you're going to find yourself on odds on damn near everything. Come on, speak and let me know something. My relationship failed because I'm in. Hey, that guy. I don't believe that. I don't believe your relationship failed because you can't be the only reason. They got to take partial responsibility. Don't ever just down yourself, bro. Recognize what you did wrong. That's completely okay. But don't eat and talk at the same time. Eldorado, how you gonna tell me what to do, baby? You just got here. Play the song 21 Savage. What I look like? Relationships fail because some people don't appreciate what they have. Facts. A lot of people take the person that they with for granted. And usually when you take them for granted, you don't really notice how good they are for you or to you until you no longer have that option to have them around. You said, Cooper said, fuck relationships, I'd rather stay lonely. Hey, sometimes it be like that. Yo, what's up? I just got out of prison, did 20 years for... Whoa. Hey. If you did 20 years for grape, you might want to lay low, bro. Keep that to yourself. Don't run around telling people that. A lot of people don't like that, bro. That's not the best thing to be locked up for. I'm just saying, because, yeah. Big Bald. Wakeham Shalom. What up, Trinity? What's good? Yeah, but for real, like, if I was you, and you just got out of jail for, let's just say, I'm not going to say that word no more. I'm going to say taking advantage of a young lady. I would keep that to yourself and try to do right to as much as possible. Don't go around telling nobody that you just got out of jail for taking advantage of another woman. Don't do it. That's not a good look, bro. Shame on you, bro. Now, I can't say what I really want to say to you because I don't want to get my channel flagged. But, bro, you in the bushes at the job. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate you always stopping by. Whether you in the bushes or you peeking through the window, I appreciate you. How do I grow a YouTube channel and get 100K? Hey, I'm trying to get 100K. I ain't got 100K yet. But I would just say, just keep posting content. Find something that you're good at. Find something that you like doing. Find something that might be entertaining. And go for it. You are a Christian religion brother. I mean, I don't know. Don't get on the channel there. I didn't say I have to. Hey, you can only relate to who you can relate to. Don't worry about somebody else validating what you got going on. That's when you start to lose focus on what you're trying to do in the first place. Let me see your head. Bro, that's crazy work to ask another man to let him see his head. Pause. Raymond, pause, bro. Look, you still talking about that. Pause, bro. You asking to see my head? Corey, communication, exactly. Like, too many people don't want to say how they feel because they feel they're going to be vulnerable. And all you need is a little communication. When you start off and you talk to somebody, be honest and communicate exactly what you want. Be like, look, I like you. I think you fine. There's an essence about you, whatever the case may be, and I want to get to know you. I want to see if we can build and bond and grow from what we have right here. No, I don't know you, but I would like to get to know you. I want to see what makes you tick. I want to see what makes you sad. I want to see what makes you happy. You might be on that tip, or you might be on the, damn, you look girl, and I just want to vibe with you. And we know what I want to vibe with you mean, right? She might be like, you know what? I respect your honesty, but I decline. Or I respect your honesty, and I rock with that. But you got to be able to give the person a choice. I'm not just talking about girls. I'm just talking about now if a man could say the same thing or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, at least give the person an option to make a choice. Because once you don't communicate and you lying about what you really want and what you really after and your true intentions, you take away their option. And when somebody feel like their choice has been stolen from them, they get real resentful. Yeah, it is the key to everything. Some people don't show they head because they're bald and insecure. Oh, man. Bro, you shouldn't talk about yourself like that. Everybody loves Raymond, huh? Everybody loves Raymond except Raymond. You got to have a little bit more self-esteem about yourself, bro. There will be no low self-esteem in my chat, my guy. If you need a hug, bro, just say you need a hug. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I will hold your hand and walk you through them desert sands and take you to a promised land. It rhymes because it's true. Just remember that, bro. You got a friend to me. Shorts creators, we good, bro. Hands up, don't shoot. Can I give you a hug? Oh, I got you, bro. You that. Give you the hood hug. Not the American who think they're Irish. I mean, real Irish. Where did you get that from? You way out of left field with that one. We wouldn't even talk about that. My predictions for WWE, I'm going to be honest, bro. I haven't watched wrestling in years. So I couldn't even tell you who's the main figures, who's the underdogs, who's the up-and-coming people. Let me be honest. What's up, boo? What's up, Kareem? Free hugs for everybody, exactly. Bentley's, what's good, bro? This time, bullet would not miss. Hey, make sure your aim is right. Because you only get one shot, baby. You shoot and miss, I'm on your head. Do I mess with football? Definitely. My team got obliterated, though. My team is the Niners. And you already know what the Seahawks did to them. So, it is what it is. But it's still bang, bang, Niner gang all day. God bless you too, Roscoe. Thoughts on British food? All right. For anybody that may be British in the chat, please do not take offense. But the last time I went to London, the people were welcoming, helping, energetic, and amazing. The food is bland. You guys don't put enough seasoning on your food. It's a cultural thing. I understand it. But y'all food is bland as hell. I'm not saying it's nasty, but it's just not as seasoned as I would like it to be, or that I'm used to. Well, I don't know the main reason why our relationships fail, but I do know I'm sick. What's up, Darden? Don't let them saying the little things get you down. I got locked up when I was 15, bro. I mean, hold on. What did you do? You got locked up at 15, but what did you do? Oh, you thought I was going to sidestep that? Nah. We pulling rap sheets. What you do? Damn, I was enjoying the lie. Bye, bruh, rude. How was I rude? I'm just being honest with you. If you can't handle my honesty, you definitely won't like my content. If you don't like honesty or somebody being direct with you, you definitely won't like my content. So, peace and blessings, my guy. Peace and blessings. You know what he did, Rod? I don't know. I know the last person that said they just got out of jail, right? They were there for taking advantage of a female. We all know what that is, right? I'm not going to say it because I don't want no type of strike on my page talking about that. But yeah, I wouldn't be running around telling everybody that you was out there taking advantage of females. He said, chill. The grays look perfect. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. At least they ain't dirty gray. At least my stuff is clean. You know what I mean? It could have been. You know how some people be wearing gray and you can tell that they ain't washed it in like eons and decades or whatever the case may be? Or they got those little brown dirt marks and stuff like that around. I'm like, bro, y'all know when y'all clothes be dirty. Stop wearing the same clothes over and over again. For those that cannot help it, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about for the people that do have access to, you know, laundry detergent, washing machines, dryers, money to buy new clothes, stuff like that. They charged me as an adult, bro. It was back when Arnold was governor. Hold on, what did you do? I'm still waiting for you to tell me what you did. Don't say you got locked up and you was a kid or whatever, or you was a minor and you ain't gonna tell me what you did. You gotta, if you're gonna tell the story, I want to hear all of it. What did you do? He said, go tell your story somewhere else. I just want to know what he did. Where you from in Cali? I'm from Sacramento. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, bro, hey. I hate to be that guy, but if you did what you say they charge you for, bro, you should still be locked up. I'm gonna be honest. It's nothing personal, but it's just how I feel about that crime. So you might want to keep that to yourself, my guy. It was consensual, bro. She tried to lie because we broke up and we were the same age. Okay, I have heard those type of situations before. But when it comes to consent, I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to two minors consenting, all it takes is one parent to press charges. And the other kid is going to get roped. So I don't know exactly what happened, but I'm telling you, a lot of people are not going to believe you, but I'm aware that that does happen. I would keep that to myself. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm smiling about it, but I'm not, I'm saying, joking with you. I would keep that to myself. Because unless you got some evidence that happened and you can show paperwork and all that, the stigma on that crime, no one's going to be sympathetic for what you went through unless you can prove that happened. So I would keep that to myself, bro, and just try to live an amazing life and do better and not have nothing to do with any type of crimes or anything like that. That's just my opinion. This ain't me attacking you. This just me giving you some advice on how you move with that. I got let out early because the state found out 20 years after, bro. Oh, then you got life and they let you out? But you know how Cali is. Oh. But this is my question. If they found out that it wasn't true, then are you registering or something like that? Because they should have wiped that whole thing. They should have threw your whole case out. But if you got to register and all that type of stuff, they let you out, but they still make you stick to those stipulations. How to overcome lust. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not registered. They wiped it all out. Oh, okay. I'm going to say this. I don't know how true your situation is. But if it is true like you saying it, then God had placed some favor on you because it could have went a whole different way, especially with you being for that charge and in jail. You know what they do to people. They do stuff like that. So walk on the good foot and, you know what I mean? Bailey Roberts, I am good. Hands up is just joking, bro. I don't know. I'm an honest, real, direct person. So when you say something, I take it as that's really what you talking about. If you joking, then you joking. But I take people at face value for most part. If you lying, you got to live with the fact you a liar, not me. Aaron Boo, inconsistency. Yeah. A lot of times, people don't continue how they started off. Like, basically, you know how you got somebody? You showed favor. You showed care. You was always kind and sweet and considerate with them. You spent time. You were a loving person. And then it's like when you got them, all of a sudden, all that go out the window. You're no longer considerate. You don't want to spend time. You're not responsible. You're kind of mean. You pick fights. Like, all these type of things happen after you done got somebody already. Hardship is just joke. Oh, okay. You say you was in PC? Damn. I'm about to Uber Eats. You making me hungry. Hey, go get you something to eat, bro. Mason, what's good? If anyone remembers me, told about everything in my illness. Oh, yeah, Bailey. We remember Bailey. And I don't know what happened next, and I'm scared. Hey, you're going to be all right, Bailey. Just take it one day at a time. Yep, somebody else also said taking the person for granted. And we do it all the time. We get so used to how good someone is treating us. We look at it as second nature, like that's something that's, you know what I'm saying, intended for us instead of something that we have to earn. You got to earn the right for somebody to treat you well, you know? You like Bob Burgers? The TV show? It's kind of funny. Tennessee. Shout out for Tennessee. Hold on. Shout out from Tennessee. What's good? Rodney, tell me, how do you feel about American passports being canceled while they are traveling overseas at this time and are unable to come back to the States? But would you travel overseas now? I would still travel. They can't just cancel your passport. If it has something to do with your immigration, if your immigration status is a little funky, that's what they playing with. But natural born American citizens, they can't cancel your passport. Big up. What is that, KK? What's good, bro? I think relationships fail because of honesty, because of each party. Also, my laptop is getting fixed. Broski was good. Can you say Baltimore? Be more Maryland was good. I would try to say you. You know how y'all say you in that? You. I can't say it. You got to have that be more accent. What if somebody understood and apologized and taken accountability for everything and something they did? Should we forgive them? It depends on what they did, how long it took them to take accountability, and how many times they did it. I wouldn't go around forgiving somebody if someone keeps on doing you wrong, you're the fool for taking them back. The moment the first time they do you wrong, that's when you're supposed to confront them. That's when you're supposed to let them know, hey, I don't like this. I don't deserve this. You need to change. Now, you have to let them know how you feel, because if you don't let them know how you feel, how can you expect them to change? Nobody can't read minds, and nobody's going to just assume that you feel a certain way about it. So if you don't tell them, you don't have the right to get upset that they're doing you wrong. You got to let somebody know that, hey, I don't like this. I don't appreciate this. You are hurting me. This is not good for a relationship. You got to let them know. Now, after you let them know, if they still choose not to make any effort into changing, that's when you got to make a decision. Either I'm going to deal with this and shut up, or I'm going to leave. But if you stick around after you see them intentionally, consistently disrespecting you in your relationship, you get what you deserve. If we being honest. Because you got to make the choice to leave or to stick around. Achilles Martinez, you subscribe? I appreciate that. You've been in America 3 months, and you're an immigrant, still Trump gonna kick me out. That's tough, bro. That's unfortunate, too. That's tough, though. Black Panther, Salvador. What's good, bro? Reiner, welcome back. Of course, it's your opinion, but you can read my last message if you don't want to speak it out. It's okay. Bailey, that's what you said last time. I was understanding of that, and I'm still compassionate and understanding of what you go through. That's why I was telling you to take it one day at a time. What you could do, Bailey, though, you could document your journey. Like, honestly, it can give you some type of fulfillment, some type of purpose in this real emotional time for you, this real stressful time. Document your journey. Your journey day to day. How you're feeling, what you're doing, what are your plans, what are your hopes and dreams. Document your journey dealing with your sickness. I'm telling you, it can really, really heal you in a lot of ways. I'm just saying, it's an option. Oh, you've been here since you were 3 months old? Damn, that's crazy. Machiavelli was good. KC was good, bro. John Bobby, accountability. Yeah, a lot of people won't take accountability for doing wrong, for treating you wrong, for moving disrespectfully, for taking advantage of somebody, all that. Oh, you said, Betty, just trying to get some attention? ID was good. Yo, may I ask what you think about compulsory armed service? Oh, the Army service? Is that something like the Reserves or the National Guard? Because I don't know like that, so I'm just asking. I don't want to assume that I know what you're talking about and make a fool of myself, so I gotta ask. Am I a Sacramento Kings fan? No, sir. I am a Steph Curry, Golden State Warriors fan. That's cool, Bailey. Never feel, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about, you don't have to worry about feeling unsafe on my channel by expressing what you're going through. Don't worry about it. You good here, bro. Yeah, I'm aware. He's the one that said they had the cancer and stuff. I do not have cancer, Luz. No. It wasn't cancer. It was AIDS. It was AIDS. I remember. It was AIDS. Somebody else said they mom or granny or something like that had cancer, but it was AIDS. It was HIV or something like that. Any advice to rizz up Indian women? Be paid. Come in there ready to take care of her and her family. You wanna raise up an Indian woman? Be ready to take care of her family. If you want me to be honest with you, because you're going to have to take care of that family. Not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying. Do I got experience? I have experience in dealing. I've dealt with Iranian women. I've dealt with Saudi women. But I've never dealt with an Indian woman. And you're talking about India, right? Not Native American, right? You're talking about India, right? Liz, was good? How you feeling? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for anybody that's wondering, today is my cheat day. So don't get your panties in a bunch talking about, you thought you was on a diet. Every 12 days I get a cheat day. You don't like it? You can kiss the bottom of my Converse. Allie Chips, you said because my dad failed you? Oh, man, your dad failed you, bro? That's tough. I would have lent you my dad if your dad failed you so badly. But just know, there's a lot of great people that didn't have their fathers. So I think you're going to be all right. Yeah, exact Converse. If you don't like me cheating on my diet, kiss the bottom of my Converse. Respectfully. Bro, do a giveaway? I actually will. At the end of the month. You thought you had something going with that one, huh? We don't have cheat days. Oh, no, hold on. Y'all don't have cheat days. Me? I got a cheat day. Every 12th day is my cheat day. Y'all don't got a cheat day. Talking about I ain't got a cheat day. You got HIV too, bro? I ain't tell my past girlfriend or nothing. Bro, if you got HIV and you withheld that information from your girlfriends and you knew you had it, you are a fuckboy. You are lame as fuck. Sorry my language, but you are lame as hell. You are beneath scum. Go tell them people, if this is true, that you got HIV and they need to go check themselves out before they go and contract it and give it to somebody else. So, as you should, Roddy, enjoy your day. Thank you, Liz. Thank you for letting me enjoy my cheat day. What are they talking about? I shouldn't have no cheat day. But I meant that. Sincerely, yours truly. Go and tell them girls that you had HIV and you didn't tell them. Because that's disrespectful, violent, and just morally wrong. That's just wrong, bro. It's just wrong. You know what I mean. I got diagnosed last month, bro. And I don't got kind. You better find them. Find them. Don't make an excuse. Don't make an excuse. If I found out that I had something like that and there was no timetable on when I knew I found out or when I knew I kind of contracted it or whatever the case is, I would for sure let every woman I messed around with within the last 2-3 years, hey, go get checked. Go get checked. I don't know if you got it or not, but I just found out, go get checked. That's not something you hide from them. Because then they turn around and then they go and give it to somebody else. Because not everybody gets checked like that. Or they go and get pregnant and then they pass it on to their children. So go handle that, bro. I'm disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed in you, bro. Go handle that. I ain't letting that slide. Go handle that. Trisha Nicole was good. Talking about you got diagnosed with HIV and you ain't telling nobody? Man, you better go tell them poor girls. It don't matter when you think you caught it. Go tell them. We always got a way to contact somebody. You know, somebody that knows somebody unless they were on a one night stand. That's different. Now, if you don't know their name, nothing like that to actually, whatever, that's different. But I guarantee you know their names and you know a way that you can contact them. So cut the BS and go do it. I'm patient zero, bro. It's all good. Nah, bruh. Nah. We not doing that. I'm patient zero. That just sounds like you don't want to admit the fact that you may have contracted something from somebody else and then gave it to somebody else. It's easy to tell me over the internet. That might be a fake name, a fake page, and all that. So go tell them, bro. I'm not letting it slide. I'm not letting it slide. Go tell them. You on your way out for the day? Oh, okay. Nah, they was sneaky links, bro. Were they sneaky links to the point where you don't know their name? Everything that you sound like is like you avoiding saying it, bro. You do know if you knew about it. Well, no, you said you didn't get diagnosed until recently. But that means that you potentially infected all those girls you dealt with, right? So at least be a moral human being and go and tell them sneaky links a lot. I mean, sneaky links or not. Whether they was married, whatever the case may be. They have a right to know. And you have an obligation to say it. So that's not gonna work over here. You do like digging holes in your walls with Pringles chip. I don't know where you came up with that comment, but I'm just gonna laugh and just keep it pushing, bro. What's up, sis? What you doing? But yeah, I mean what I say. I mean what I say about that. Like wholeheartedly, like I know you might be scared to say something, but it don't matter. Fear or not, bro. Go tell them women. It don't matter. And I want you to hear this clearly. It wouldn't matter if you contracted something that was easily to be gotten rid of. You still got to tell the person. Bro got Hus in the comment. I know you keep talking like that, you gonna get timed out. You see, hey, do you see them blue labels on them names? You keep talking like that, they gonna get you the fuck up out of here real fast. I'm just trying to warn you. I'm trying to warn you. I gave you one warning. I ain't gonna get you out of here. They might. Up. You chose wrong, bro. You chose wrong. Usually when one or both people weren't ready. Okay. Maine was good. Hold on. I know I kind of went on a rant on Brody about not telling the girl about him, contracting it or whatever. So I'm going to get back on the topic. That just made me mad because too many times we got people that really are contracting stuff, really going out here infecting other people on purpose and not saying nothing. And then you got an innocent person that really liked the person, you know what I'm saying, may have chose not to use protection for whatever reason. When you like somebody, when you think it's a one-on-one commitment, a lot of people don't use protection. Then they go ahead and they move on and they infect the other person after the other person after the other person. So if you ever, this goes to everybody right now before I get back to the subject. If you ever contract something, just do the right thing and let the other person know. Take the guilt, take the shame, whatever, man up, sis up, whatever you want to call it, and just let them know because they got the right to know. Nobody want to walk around being infected and not know it. You know what I mean? So anyway, where was we at? Okay, so it says, why do relationships fail? He was like, usually when one or both people aren't ready and or just gave up, happened to me at least. Oh, Relationships will work. People usually think that a relationship or a marriage, now I'm no expert. Before I get into this, people usually think that a relationship or a marriage is just going to be, you know what I'm saying, peaches and cream, cupcake, ice creams, and candy. It's not. You got that honeymoon phase when everything is brand new and you're trying to explore each other and you're finding out all these new things, that these new interests, and you're finding that all these little things that just are drawing you to that person. And then you get into that, okay, we went from the new phase to the it's us, we're committed, and we're moving forward. Now you got to figure out how to navigate around all of their flaws, all of the things that you don't like. You're going to find out things you don't like. But in that honeymoon phase, you kind of overlook those things, especially if they doing everything right for the most part. You overlook a lot of those red flags in the beginning. But then when you get comfortable with somebody, that's when all that stuff keep creeping to the back of your mind. Like, damn, I don't really like that. And why are you doing that? And all that stuff started to come into the... That's when you got to really, really communicate with the person. Nelson, you don't know? It's nothing wrong with admitting that you don't know something. I don't know everything. Man, our community growing, so we everywhere. Hey, we everywhere. And I'm just glad y'all brought me to the community. I'll be out here in these YouTube streets solo dolo. So I appreciate y'all welcoming me into this community. Your nickname is Zubulululu. I don't even know if I read that the right way. You wish it was 2016? Why? What happened to you in 2016? Pitiful sec. Y'all and y'all names be killing me. Y'all be having the most depressive or out of line, weird type names. And I'm just like, what? How do you come up with this? What made you think that this was going to be the one for you to select? It's all love, brother. Yeah, thank you. I will always shout y'all out. Like I usually say this, right? And I'm going to say it again, because I know she right now in the chat. Corey, if it wasn't for Corey, I wouldn't be here. So if y'all would please do me this a favor, can I get a W for Corey in the chat? If you don't know how to spell her name, just put a W and a Q. A W and a Q in one of these. If it wasn't for Corey, I wouldn't be here. Let's just say that. If I don't say anything else, if it wasn't for Corey, I wouldn't be here. Don't say it no more. Why? Hold on. Why I can't show love, Corey? Corey, you brought me here. It was like, remember the Book of Eli? Remember the movie? How it was just guiding him to where he needed to go? You brought me here. So I can't represent Corey. Don't do you like that, Corey? All right. I'll chill. My bad. Man, fuck that. Hey, shout out for Corey. Throw some more W's in the chat for Corey. That's what. Nah. I ain't listening to nothing she talking about. Shout out to Corey. Yeah, I said it. Corey, if you don't like it, then you can keep being my friend. You thought I was gonna say something out of pocket, huh? Nah. Why do relationships fail? Dating apps, porn, escort. I don't think those make them fail. If you don't have no communication in the beginning, then that's going to fail the most. How can a dating app make your relationship fail? If you're already in a relationship, you should be shutting down your dating app. You shouldn't have a profile at this point. That falls in play with honesty. So if you being dishonest, it's like, yeah, I'm in a committed relationship, but my name and everything is on a full dating app. Like, I'm actively on a dating app. I would feel some way too. I'll break up with somebody fast. You will be exactly where you were supposed to be regardless. Thank you, though. Oh. No, thank you. Appreciate it. WWE, I'm going to tell you, I haven't watched wrestling in a long time. And now anytime we do anything wrestling or go to an event, it's because my son and my nephews like going to it, so I'll take them. Communication in either one or both, and don't put in work to maintain it. Yeah, exactly. You got to work at your relationship. Nobody said a relationship is going to be easy. It's not. You got to literally consistently work on it day by day by day. Love you too. Love you too. Shout out. Yeah, when you get to spamming, they going to get you out of here. Like, since I've had my page, I've only timed out one person. It take a lot for me to want to time you out. But my mods, you know what I'm saying, they quick on that trigger. So y'all might want to be easy. Y'all might want to be easy. And I'll never correct them. You know why? Because I trust their judgment. So if they got you out of here or timed you out, they did it for a reason. So notice what you did. And then when you come back, move a little better. That's all. That's all. Dog, if they hit you, go to the cops and don't look back. If who hit you? Your other person? That's just violence and toxicity. I ain't got time for that. Because you know, men, we can't hit back. It don't matter what's going on. We ain't supposed to hit back or it just looks bad for us. So that's why I got sisters for. If a girl hit me, I got 3 sisters. Why do I need to put hands on you? I can literally just walk away. Did you watch Cena? Oh, John Cena retired. I saw that. And he was supposed to lose. It wouldn't have been good if he would have went out like he was some type of champion. He's been a champion his whole career. So he was supposed to go out like, you know what I'm saying? I tried my best. I failed. The people love me. And just walk off into the sunset as he did. So it was a good ending for him. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that has came here, showed love, engaged, this, that, and everything and above. I can't say that enough. But yeah, pretty much I think relationships fail because people aren't direct in the beginning. If you're not direct in the beginning, and you're not labeling exactly what you want or what you expect or what you desire from the person, then they're going to move opposite of what you even want. You know what I mean? And it's not going to, overall, it's just not going to work for you. You're going to start to resent them because you're not communicating. And a lot of people, they try to avoid confrontation because they don't want to communicate. And you can't avoid that. This is a relationship we're talking about. This is something you both are going to have to be in and deal with. You're going to gain attachments. You might even get kids out of this thing. So you got to be upfront about everything you desire. Let that man or that woman know, look, I just want to hit and I just want to vibe from everyone now and then. Or let that man and woman know, I really like you. I dig you. I want to be in a real relationship. I want to build with you. I want to create with you. I want to form a legacy with you. Let them know. Sometimes people can't handle all that. And all they want is just to date and play and everything like that. That's not your fault and that's not your problem. All you can do is let them know exactly how you feel. And then they should be able to make a conscious choice into where they want to deal with it or not. But if you guys aren't being honest with each other, the relationship is going to fall apart. Because the moment y'all getting in the argument, that's when all that real honesty is going to start pouring out. Everything that you haven't said, you didn't want to say, you avoided saying, the moment you get mad, all those things gonna be like darts, throwing them at the wall. When you sitting there, and I'm saying, arguing with your person, and they gonna be like, well, where did this all come from? Oh, you really felt like this the whole time? Yeah, they felt like this the whole time. They just didn't say nothing. And that's not your fault. That's more their fault. But you also gotta ask questions. If you feel that you sitting here, I look like Justin Bieber, y'all just be saying anything. The truth will set you free. Exactly. If you feel like you want to know something, ask a question. Stop being afraid of the answer. Stop being afraid of looking stupid. All it is just something that you don't know. That's it. The only thing we talking about dealing with is things that you do not know. There's no such thing as a dumb question. If you forgot the answer, then you ask again. If you want to know something, then you inquire what something is. But a closed mouth don't get fed. And ignorance will kill any relationship, especially ignorance that's wrapped in assumption. Don't always assume that the person is going to know how you feel, know what you want, and know what you need. Nobody knows anything until they learn or they're told. So if you haven't learned or you haven't been told what it is, you don't know anything. It's just an assumption. So stop making assumptions going into relationships thinking that everybody's just going to magically know who you are. It takes time to really know somebody. There are people that are in relationships 6 months to 2 years and they still don't fully know each other. You got to have those type of conversations. Again, I'm not an expert. I've been through some good relationships. I've been through some bad relationships. Some were my fault. A lot of them, you know what, that sounds like I'm blaming the other person. Some were my fault. Some were the other person's fault. But I can only gain and give you the expertise based on my experiences and my perspectives. You might have a different perspective in what I'm saying, and that's fine. And I would be willing to hear your perspective so we can kind of debate that and see where we can meet on some common ground. Some things I will agree with, some things I won't agree with. But it still won't, no matter how much talking I do on my platform, it'll never make me an expert. It'll just make me one dude talking his piece. That's pretty much it. How do you face rejection from a girl? You move on. Why are you worried about her rejecting you? It's over. It's done. You shot your shot. She wasn't feeling you. That just means that she wasn't the person for you. Would you rather had her lie about it, play like she was feeling you, get into a half-ass relationship with you, and then leave when she finally got fed up after you didn't gain so much extra feelings and you didn't sit there and fell in love with this woman and all that? Nah. You can leave it right there at adoration and infatuation. Boom. I like you. Damn, she look good. Damn, it's something about her. Damn, I like the way she talks, the way she carries herself. But she didn't happen to like me. So I could be a fan from the distance and move on to the next person that I end up having to desire. Maybe they'll like me back. But don't sit here and worry about who shuts you down and stuff like that. A lot of people get bitter. Why? There are 2 billion women on this planet. Why are you turned upside down about one? And this is one you're not even in a relationship with. This is somebody you like. Don't ever get bent out of shape over something you haven't even created or built anything with. You get what I'm saying? That was just desire that didn't make it far. That's it. We shake ourselves off, dust ourselves off, and we move on. Time to go home. Don't dwell on it. Just heal from it and move on. Exactly. You basically said in one sentence what I said in the whole paragraph. So that means I was kind of rambling, I guess, right? My bad, y'all. Sometimes I get into these little modes and I just be going. Why do women chase a man that's not interested in them? Because you always want what you can't have. Trying to attain the attainable. The same thing why men go after women that they may feel are out of their league. Or they may feel are too good for them. It's a lot of men that literally feel that, damn, this woman would never get at me, would never date me, but I still want to chase her. It's trying to attain something you can't attain. Some people end up successful doing that. Some people don't. But to get something that you can't have, it's like a taboo thing. It's like, you know what I mean? Rodney, have you ever been married because you have so much wisdom? Nah. I just been in a lot of relationships. I done dealt with a lot of bullshit. Again, me, I was responsible for some of it. And some of it they was responsible for. What I did was I just learned what not to do in the next relationship or what not to put up with in the next relationship. And I've seen a lot of people deal with BS and cause trauma. So it's like, okay, well, I know not to do that. I know not to put up with that. I know not to think like that. And I know damn sure that ain't love. You know what I'm saying? We all know what love is. A lot of people know what love, well, hold on. We know what love isn't. I'm not going to say we know what love is. We know what love isn't. And sometimes people try to manipulate, oh, this is the way I love you. No, it's not. Because if you're not respecting them, cherishing them, caring for them, supporting them, motivating them, trying to bring them higher, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to, lighten their load as an individual, then that's not love. A lot of people confuse convenience and sexual satisfaction with love. Love has physical aspects, right? Right? But it don't mean that because y'all having sex and y'all connect there that y'all in love. That just mean y'all vibe physically. Hey, bro, how are you? I'm good, bro. I'm good. What is your profession? I am a UPS Air Operations Manager. That's about it. Pretty cut clean. Regular, you know, a regular job. Regular job, lightweight. Do you have that one favorite ex that you think about? Oh, definitely. Definitely. And the crazy, you know the golden part about my ex is that she messed up. I gave her a chance. She took it for granted. I left. Every relationship she's been through has failed. And you know what? That sounds bitter. That sounds bitter. That sounds bitter. But fuck it. She messed up. And every relationship she had has failed. And she always tried to come back. And I always be like, no, I can't do that, sis. I can't do that, sis. But we good, though. We good, though. But I can't do that, sis. Is that a studio? No, I just made a type of accent wall to add some aesthetics to when I go live. Do you be snitching on the workers? Do I snitch on the workers? You mean, do I do my job? Do I hold my employees accountable? Because you know if they do something wrong, I'm the one that write them up, right? If they steal, I take their ID and walk them out the building, right? So I hold them accountable, so I don't know. Supernova, what's good? What's good? Sis is crazy. Hey, you can go from lover to sis like that. If you got bad integrity, if you don't do what you say, or if your stories and it seem like you be lying about stuff, you can go like, because you know when somebody lying. When something don't add up, we know you're lying. And then when we ask you about it, you get all defensive and you still can't explain it and it still don't make sense. You can go from lover to sis like that. So snitching is doing your job. Bro, you need to grow up. You need to grow up. You sound like a little ass boy. You sound like don't I love my people? So let me get this straight. I'm supposed to let negligence, unsafe world, poor work performance slide because I love my people? What kind of adult is you? Bro, I'm a grown-ass man, and I hold a grown-ass position. So I hold other grown-ass individuals responsible and accountable for what they do. I don't know where you at, bro. You don't know hard work? Apparently, you don't know hard work. Because you just said doing your job is a bad thing. Make it make sense. I was just talking about somebody not making sense. Make that make sense, bro. Make it make sense. You ain't grown, I'll show you grown. Make it make sense, my guy. The fact that you said the same thing 7 times, literally, in the last 30 seconds show that you are not grown. You a little kid, bro. You a little kid. You'll be all right. Since you the boss around work, don't worry. You'll be all right. Give me a ring when I see this comment. I wanted to get him out of here. Don't listen to this. All right, I'll ignore him. You know, sometimes I'll be giving these clowns energy. I just put a battery in his back. He'll be all right. Hello, I'm back. Nevaeh was good. But yeah, you'll be all right, bro. When you make 25 an hour, you can talk. Oh my God. Bro, you said when you make 25 an hour, you can talk. Bro, add another $12 to that salary, and that's my pay. You just killed yourself. You was over here bragging about 25 an hour, and you don't even make what I make? Bro, you just killed yourself. Oh, that was golden. That was golden. That was golden. Al, what's good, sweetie? How you feeling? I am great. He said blacks don't make that much. Hey, if you broke, just say that, bro. If you broke, just say that. You know what? I'll do you one better. In your free time, bro, look up the salary for air operations manager and then get back to me. But you mad. You mad because you was bragging about $25 and I made $12 more than you do. Bro, you just embarrassed yourself. But you will be all right. You will survive. You will survive. Just know that. It's okay. I understand. You're going through some things. My dad owns a Lamborghini, and I don't brag like this dumb. Yeah, I guess he thought he was doing something when he was like, when you make $25, you can come talk to me. But bro, you make $12 less than I do. You bragged about 25 and you literally make $12 less than I do. You said you got 57K in the account. All right, this is the last thing I'm gonna do. This is how I usually end it with a troll, right? And I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Every time you guys talk money, I say the same thing. So I'm gonna say it again. We can go live and we can go bank account for bank account. If your bank account is higher than mine, I will cash app you $1,000. Do you accept? Yes or no? I don't want to hear nothing else except I'd accept or I decline. Let's go. Because I feel like taking somebody's money. I bet my bank. I'm not trying to. No. Don't say nothing else. I already gave you the challenge. I already gave you the challenge. Okay. So leave your comment. Or matter of fact, I have my email is in my bio. The next time I go live, I'm going to go live with you. And then on live, we can go bank account for bank account. Deal or no? My email is in my whatchamacallit. We can do this. I love taking somebody's money. So let's go. Check out the email. Now you see how you talking deal and all this. I'm about to screenshot this. I'm going to screenshot this. Because if you back out, I'm going to block you. Just because you talking all that rah-rah and you ain't backing it up. So if you back out of the challenge, I'm blocking you. Just know that. Because everybody in the chat just heard you say take a deal, and it's right there in black and white. I don't want to hear nothing about 40th Street, homie. I don't want to hear none of that. Go to my email and send me an email so I know that's yours, and I can send you the link. If you back out, I'm going to block you. I don't want to hear nothing else. Capiche? We good? All right. I want to watch you take his money. That's what I'm saying. I got 57K in my bank account. Bro, if that's all you got, you already lost, bro. So I'm just letting you know that. Go to my email. It's already in my bio, right? And leave me a message, whatever, just so I know what email to send the link to. If you back out, I'm going to block you. I don't want to hear nothing out. Bro, Black, don't get it like that. See, look at that. You saying everything except I just emailed you. Notice how he ain't said, oh, man, I'm about to email you right now. I just sent you an email. Yeah, he just wanted attention. This is anytime a troll talk money, I go straight to this, and they all fold like fresh laundry. Every since I go like this, they all fold like fresh laundry. Can't follow simple directions. Exactly. Me personally, I would have took the bet. I'd have been like, oh yeah, if I'm really talking that rah money stuff, I would have took the bet. Bro, you said you got 57,000 in your account. If 57,000 is enough, go for it. 8 million in my account. Pull up. Part of it let me know. Oh, he said he got 8 million in his account. Supernova, Pat ain't no way got 57. My dad gives me 30 every month. My dad makes 5K per hour. 5K per hour? Damn, bro. What y'all, hold on. If your daddy make 5K an hour, I want to know what your daddy do. Because I'm going to go do it. I make good money, but I want to know what your dad do if he make 5K an hour. Please let me know. This black don't make no real money. He trying to stunt on Pat. I'll show him Big Bang. I'll give you the same option that I gave the other guy. Go to my email, send a message so I can send you a link. We'll go live. We'll go bank account for bank account. Do you accept or do you not accept? I don't want to hear no other talking because every time I give you clowns this challenge, y'all all fold. So do you accept? The whole chat is waiting for you. Do you accept or not accept? See, look, just say you're jealous. You didn't accept. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. 10K per month at 17 years old. Y'all just be capping. I got a wrench now. Doesn't block my will. Hey, do what you got to do. I gave them a challenge. They know where my email is. If they want to do it, we can do it. But obviously, they folded. You know what I mean? So I love this. Not afraid to prove them wrong. Exactly. Not afraid to prove them wrong. Do you notice that I said my email is in my bio, right? And neither one of them said, I just messaged you. Let's do it. Don't talk the talk. And then when I call you on it and expect for you to stand on what you're saying, I'm saying you get scared. Don't get scared now. It's easy to type in a dark room behind a screen and talk mess until somebody calls you to the light. Now you ain't got nothing to say. It's that easy. It's that easy. My dad is a businessman, limestone and coal expert. Okay, I can see him making that type of money then. I can see him making that type of money. I'm pulling your card. You ain't pulled nothing. Check the email. This is the last time I'm gonna say it. If your next response ain't, I sent you an email, one of the mods block them. If your next response ain't, I sent you an email, because I'm gonna check my email and see if you're lying. And if you're lying, I'm gonna block you. So if your next email ain't, I sent you the email for the challenge, they gonna block you. And if you say you have sent me the email, it ain't in there, saying I accept the challenge, I'm gonna block you. And I know you fraud. So let's see what his next response is gonna be. Because I got my computer right now set up and everything. Hold on. Let me go right into my Gmail right now. Right into my Gmail. Let's get it. All right, I got my Gmail up right now. Waiting for the next alert. Uh-huh. Yeah, and in case y'all don't believe it, what is that? What is that? That looked like a G. That looked like a Gmail. Yeah. I don't fake nothing. No frauds, no fakes, no lies, no misconceptions, no scams, no none of that. Let's go. What topic am I talking about? Why do relationships fail? But then they started talking about some other stuff, so I had to. I'm saying sometimes you got to put belt to ass on somebody. I'm back. What's good, bro? You must have been spamming, so they must have got you out of here. But yeah, I'm sorry I had to go way left with that, but apparently, you know what I'm saying, they was all talk and no action. You see, I pulled up the Gmail. As a matter of fact, it's still up. The Gmail is still up. And I'm waiting for them to be like, you know what? I accept. Because I know what I got. So I don't think they want to play with me. They don't want to play with me. Because what's in mine is wrapped up and liquefied within my life insurance. So I know you don't got it. I don't got to use it, but I have it. And it's tied to my life insurance. All 3 policies. That's the only reason why I'm talking so much mess. Because I hate when somebody come in here and, you money this and money that. If you're going to talk money, put up or shut up. I believe the relationship fails because it was built or started on the wrong foundation. Yeah. Sometimes a foundation of lies. I know y'all heard that before. A foundation of lies. When people don't tell you the truth. You know what? I'm not even going to act like I've never lied before. I don't lie now. But I've told little white lies in relationships. Not nothing serious and nothing like that, but just because I didn't want to be looked at a certain way. I didn't mess with somebody's cousin before, and I didn't want them to know. I didn't know they was cousins. Hold on. I didn't know they was cousins. But then when I liked the person, I ended up finding out they was cousin. I never told them. That's what I mean by white lies. Like, that's what I mean. So before anybody get on my head, that's exactly what I meant. So don't criticize me. Don't judge me. I didn't know they was related until after I started liking the new girl. And then I ended up finding out through her that I already messed with her cousin, and I chose not to tell her because I didn't want to lose the new girl. And you know, you can't be messing with cousins. They just be like, nah, I ain't doing that, which rightfully so. But I was a fuck nigga. I was a fuck nigga back then. So I was trying to avoid losing this baddie because of my prior actions, you know. I could bet the 49ers won't make the Super Bowl in 7 years. Well, we already made it in the last 5, you know. You said we won't make it back? Oh, I'll definitely you might not even know me in 7 years, but I would definitely take that bet. I would definitely take a bet that the Niners, the way we've been choking in Super Bowl, I can't bet that we could win, but I would definitely bet that we made it back. What are your thoughts on long distance relationships? I'm going to be honest. Don't waste your time on a long distance relationship unless you financially have the means to fly yourself out or fly them out. And I'm not talking about long distance relationship like y'all stay in the same state, because y'all can pretty much drive to each other or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about long distance relationships where you have to go and board a plane to get to that person. That's what I consider a long distance relationship. A long distance relationship, oh, I got to drive 2 hours to get to you. That's not really a long distance relationship. It's inconvenient, but it's not really long distance. Because driving from Sacramento to the Bay Area is an hour and a half, and that's not really long distance. So, and I've dealt with people that live in the Bay Area, and I live out here in Sacramento. You just make it work. If you really feeling somebody, you're going to go make it work. I would avoid long distance relationships only because when you don't hear from somebody or things get awkward, doubt starts to sit in your mind. And if you're not really going, if you don't have the means to see them often, after a while, the connection starts to fade. They start to, and even you can start to get attachments to people that are around you on a more consistent basis. So it usually fails. It usually fails. I don't want to discourage you from it, but I'm just being honest what I've experienced and what I've seen other people experience going in long distance relationships. If you don't got the finances, I wouldn't do it. Who you think is going to win the Super Bowl? It's either going. I see the Pats and the Seahawks in the Super Bowl, and I hate to say it, I see the Seahawks pulling it out. To be clear, I'm an Arab. It don't matter where you are. It don't matter what you are and all the time. I'm just saying, long distance relationships usually don't work, especially if you don't have the finances to be consistent. Have you ever been cheated on? Yeah, I've been cheated on. Have they regretted it? Damn straight. Damn straight. What's good, football? But after a long distance relationship, it succeeds. It does.
5 million.
Hey, you got my card?
I do, but are they gonna? I don't know if she takes credit card. Shit, sorry. Reese.
All right, give you my credit card and I'll give you this card, and you just I'll just transfer it over.
In the car.
Oh, never mind. Well, just never mind. Just keep it. Just keep it.
All right.
Hey, what is she getting done to her hair?
She says she wants it down and down.
She gonna add curls to it or whatever?
I don't know how she. I don't know. I think
she
doesn't want to updo.
No, she don't laugh it like that. She getting it retwisted though, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Haley Perry, Rare Banana, what's good with y'all? Do you like or dislike Gavin Newsom? I like him, but I just think they pushed that they pushed the gun laws a little bit too harsh in California. And I think we should have some more lenient gun laws so regular citizens can protect themselves. And I think they pushed that other agenda a little bit too strongly in the community. The inclusion thing with the rainbows. For lack of better words, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just saying, like, because when it comes to the whole trans thing, I'm on the fence because go ahead and do everything you want to do. That's fine, as long as my daughter don't got to go in the bathroom and there's a man in a dress. Look, again, no disrespect, but I just don't want my 6-year-old daughter to go into the bathroom and because of everybody's trying to push this agenda that there is a grown 35-year-old man in a dress identifying as a woman and able to go in the same bathroom as my 6-year-old daughter. So I have a problem with that. So that's what I do have a problem with. Lennon Grimes was good. I wish I could speak my native language like you. What do you advise me? Boy, this is English. Carson Beck is 23 playing Miami. But yeah, that's pretty much what I feel about that. And it mainly pertains to the children. It's not really have nothing to do with the adults. It's more to the children. Like, children should be children, so I don't want my daughter in the bathroom with a grown man, so I think he means Arabic. Oh, okay. Sometimes I be slow sometimes, so I don't be catching it all. But I appreciate them saying you let me know, because I probably would have said something else and been a damn fool, make myself look like a fool or something. But yeah, like I said, when I speak my opinion, I never want to speak my opinion to offend somebody, but I'm always going to be honest with what I feel, if that makes any sense. I mean, you will be my teacher. Rodney, how far are you from Rancho Cucamonga? Because my sister and I never met lives there. Rancho Cucamonga is Southern California. I'm in Northern California. So I'm a good 4.5 hours to 5 hours away. Easily. Because LA is 4.5, 5 hours away from where I'm at right now. And Rancho Cucamonga is like 30 minutes away from there. Maybe an hour, maybe 45 minutes. So I would say about 5 hours away. Reese, you cannot come in here. Go sit, Reese. But yeah, relationships die and end for all sorts of reasons. My advice is to be direct. When you meet a woman or meet a man, be honest with how you feel. Straight up. $1K per month to teach me. To teach you what? What would I be teaching you for $1,000 a month? What would you want me to teach you for $1,000 a month? Jesus died on the cross for you. Yeah, he sure did. And he loves you too. Jesus loves you too, Jaden. English language? I'm going to tell you this. If you're going to spend... Hold on. That root beer was good. If you're going to spend your hard-earned money on English speaking and stuff like that and learning the English language, my advice, go get a professional to really, get you to do the job well. Don't just be offering somebody that speaks English money like that. I don't know if you're trolling, but I'm just saying, like, go hire a real professional so you can get the best possible teachings ever. What's up, bro? You're always eating. What are you eating now? Oh, I was eating Jamaican jerk chicken with seasoned fries, and this was a root beer. It ain't no more. But Cody, you got to eat to live. You got to live to eat, baby. And besides, it's my cheat day today. So one day a week, every 12th day of my diet, I get to cheat. And I get to basically eat whatever I want. Not all day, but I get one item. And this was my item. Jerk chicken sound good right now? Man, it's fire. Nolan was good. Yes, I am okay, bro. I'm just eating. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I'm in a good mood. As children of God, we accept and forgive Diddy back into our society. I'm going to say this about Diddy. Do I believe that he should be arrested for being a freaky ass man? No. Do I believe he should have served justice for what he did to Cassie in that hallway? Yes. Because as a grown man, you don't need to be putting your hands on nobody. Especially a little ass lady. Us men, we're way too big and way too powerful to be dragging and punching women. So, you got to live with the decisions that you make. And right now, Diddy is living with his. When you get out, in about 1.5 years, he should be better for the time he served. Because he'll be rich forever, so he'll be fine. We forgave Cheesy, which is crazy. See, Breezy? Okay, hold on. I like that you said that. The part that you are not saying is even Rihanna admitted she started the fight and she was fucking his ass up. He took 4 or 5 punches from Rihanna, slaps, scratches, all the stuff, before he finally snapped on her. She admitted that. Now, does that warrant or justify what he did to her? No. Does it excuse it? No. But does it explain it? Yes. So the forgiveness was on a different level. It messed up his career, though. He will never reach the plateau that he was aiming for before the incident happened. That completely killed him going to megastar status. If you look at Chris Brown, he was on the way up. He was being labeled as the next Michael Jackson and this, that, and the third. And he's really talented. He can dance. He can do all this. And as soon as those pictures came out, he's still a good artist and he still sells and everything like that. But he's been like this, consistently mid. Not mid as an artist, but mid-level as in his rising potential. It kept his career in limbo for a while. So he's getting the justice that he received. But again, Rihanna admitted to what she did that enraged him to the point of actually striking her. So you said he's not MJ? No, he's not MJ. If I had to label anybody that would be on a MJ type trajectory, it would be The Weeknd. Not saying he's just, he's talented. I'm just saying on his trajectory, like selling as an artist, $1 million deals, all this type of stuff that he got going on, it would be The Weeknd. Go Diddy, stop Diddy. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, those are two different situations. Because what Diddy did to Cassie came out just not from Cassie striking him, just him being upset at her trying to leave or her telling him something that his ego couldn't handle or whatever the case is. And we all saw the videotape. Cassie was trying to get away, move back, and he was striking her, throwing her to the ground, dragging her, all that type of stuff. So it's way different. Hello, is this channel only meant for lesbian communities? I am a guy, so do I have to get out of here? Somebody gonna end up taking you out of here because you saying dumb stuff, but you ain't gotta get out of here, bro. You ain't gotta get out of here. But what I will say, if, hold on. Snoop can always hold his head high. He kept it real. He did. He did keep it real. He kept it. I mean, a lot of people always keep it real. Not many people get successful because they do that, but a lot of people keep it real. As a lesbian, I'm offended. Lala, you a lesbian? For real? Oh, man. So, Lala, you want to go back to factory reset? Was that out of line? My bad. My bad, Lala. My bad. You don't know. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you miss all the shots you shoot. My bad, Lala. You know it's all love. It's all love. I'm just messing with you. It's all love. Oh, but I want to hear this conversation because now he talking back. You said MJ's nephew can sing? I never heard him sing, but I'm definitely gonna look for it. He sound just like him? I don't know. That's a tall order. I ain't found nobody that sound just like MJ. Y'all do know that Michael Jackson's voice is really dark, right? It's real deep and dark, right? That light stuff, that is not his voice. They said he did that to protect his vocal cords, but that's not his voice. He really has a low monotone type tone that you wouldn't expect to come out of that little body. Now that I moved that out the way, I can talk to y'all without eating, just chilling like two civilized folks. Maybe like scissoring, but besides that, there ain't much. Oh, man. Oh, man. What are we talking about? Hold on. It's getting juicy in here. Now I want to be the fly on the wall while y'all talk about this lesbian relationships and the dynamics of it. Let's go. Oh, Smasher, I haven't gotten that far with the joke. Let me ask Chabby. Is this a lesbian thing? Is that what I don't understand her? I don't know, but you better respect her. Her handle is blue for a reason. You can have a difference of opinion, but you better respect her because she got powers like a Super Saiyan right now. Snoop Dogg very well could have gone to prison for life. Yeah, he beat that trial. Hire me, please. I'm jobless. Hey, I would say this. If you're jobless, go get a job. And before somebody say, there's no jobs, there are many jobs out there. There are tons of jobs out there. There may be jobs that you don't want to work, but that doesn't negate the fact that those jobs are there. There's millions of jobs. Everybody in this country could be employed if they wanted to, but everybody just don't want to do every one of these jobs. Never had one. I didn't say I respect her. Two girls on top of each other. What's there that shouldn't respect? I didn't say I did not. Okay. Hey, I was waiting for you to clarify that up because the first one said like you know what I'm saying, like you was finna say something disrespectful, and I was gonna have to get you out of here myself. But you cleared that up, so I get what you're saying. Bro in Iraq is back, bro. I'm scared. I don't know if Lala's still in here. I was waiting for her to respond one time. But Lala is super positive, so she might not even entertain this conversation. Because I don't want to be nowhere around the day that Lala snapped. The day she ended up saying go bad on somebody, RIP to that person. It was nice to know you. I'm serious, bro. We need U.S. support. You need U.S. support in Iraq? I don't know, man. The U.S. really was only supporting to try to get their hands on oil, which is messed up. Because if you really think about it, the United States has the power to stop damn near every war and every conflict on this planet, but they choose not to do so. Because some wars and conflicts actually benefit the United States, which sucks. Because millions of people are dying that needlessly don't need to die. I can only speak of beans and beets. Can you say Schrewer Pennsylwagon? I just said it. I just said it. I just said it. Cause I'm not fluent in German, but I recognize that may be German. Where is that lesbian fella Lala? Smasher. I'm gonna give you one last epic era of grace. Don't disrespect Lala. Don't do it. If you've ever seen me on a live, I'm usually smiling, right? Do I look like I'm smiling? I only meant it with the utmost respect. Okay, hey, if she feel disrespected, she gonna get you up out of here. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong or reading too far into it, but I'm trying to let you know. Don't disrespect my mods or anybody else in here. Unless they did. If they disrespect you first, you have the right to, you know what I'm saying, clap back. I won't be, you know what I'm saying, that type of person. But, okay, I read it wrong. My bad. I can admit if I read it wrong. But if somebody disrespects you first, then that's different, yeah. But I read it wrong, so my bad, bro. My bad. But she said she could only talk about beets and beans. Can you make me a moderator? Give me control. See, bro, that's not what a moderator is about. The moment you said give me control, that shadow